We lost our stencil a little bit, so we're making it even. Wouldn't want to
Don't do that now.
disrespect the child.
Mm-hmm. I should have had some words on there in the Chahta language.
So you said you got your first tattoo when you were 13?
I might have been 14.
13, 14?
Yeah.
How many do you got now?
I don't know. Am I supposed to count them?
All right.
Sometimes
you
I
got at
forget
least
certain stuff.
1, 2, 3, 5 by me alone? 6. I did your
I got
face
one right
too.
here. Did you count this one?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
So probably 6, 7.
You
Good
honestly
7.
have. I'm gonna have to do a little. We want to do a little tattoo tour at the end of this.
I need to like.
You're some of my favorite ones I've ever done.
Hey. I need to fix up a lot of my stuff. I ain't gonna lie. This one tattoo right here on my arm.
That's that Wiz Khalifa. You got the stars in the clouds. That's what I call it.
I got this done in somewhere off of MLK in like this storage place. My mama was with me
storage place?
Man, I was on some other shit.
Like a storage, like their storage units, and they had a unit. And
Well,
they
it wasn't a unit. It looked like it might have been like a tire place, an old tire place, and they just used it.
But it's like
you gotta pick up the little the garage thing.
I was about to say you might have tapped into something new because you know the private you're looking at me, the private studio warriors be trying to find but tattoo is moving from shops. It really is.
I think a lot of people businesses, like when I went to the storage recently to one of my favorite thrifters, he sells his thrift clothes in the storage. And I went, people was in there typing on their laptops, like they had their businesses there. So
yeah, I mean, shit.
$60 a month beat $1,200, $1,400.
That COVID economic surge, we're seeing the backlash of it now, and people got to drop that overhead down. I feel them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a struggle because I mean, being like doing what you do, where you're like mostly online. And in person, meeting up with people, etc. It's a whole different ball game as far as the stress of bills to when you have like the brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand them.
Yeah, because you have like electric stuff. You got to plug up your stuff. Like I don't have to do that. So, but I do want a store so I can have my herbs.
What kind of store would you have?
Like a herbal store. Like a holistic herbal store where they can come get their herbs. I can make their mixes. You know, I also do spiritual cleanses. So I do want to be able to do that in that space. And I actually have other people there. Like if other people know how to do readings, they can come in Tuesday and Wednesdays and do readings there. And I'm all for collabing with people. The more, the merrier. Huh?
Do you already collab with people?
How about collabs? Have I? That's a good question. I don't think I have, but that is something that's definitely on my list. If anything, people do be disrespecting me and be asking me to come work for them. Don't you see I got something going on?
People be asking me
when do I have time for that?
Trust me, they're gonna keep asking you. People,
it's crazy.
I ain't gonna say that, but people be asking me that too.
They ask you
and
that?
I'm like, bruh, like, so what you want me to do? Call the landlord and break the lease? And
then, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just go over
work
here.
For you. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, people be asking me that, and I just be like, I don't know when I'm gonna have time for that. But people do ask me to help them with certain things. Like this Tuesday, I'm gonna be helping Fruit God. I don't know if you ever seen me post him, but he sells like the local. It's not local, but he sells farmed, organic fruit, mainly watermelons, seeded watermelons, yellow, orange, and red ones. So he asked me to come and help him. Yeah, it's so good. He asked me to come help him Tuesday, but he's a great friend. So I'm like, yeah. And then that's my lane. I'm already in something like that. So
it makes sense to do that type of collab.
Exactly. And then he also told me, I mean, you can bring your herbs too, sell them, you know.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't like to have other people eat, and I don't get that.
They do not. But that's something, I don't know. I just did not grow up around stuff like that. I mean, my parents, we were involved in a lot of stuff. Jack and Jill of America. We did a lot of food drives. We were in sports throughout like my whole life. You know, I barely even seen my mom talk on the phone with her friends half of the time because we were so busy. You know, we were always constantly doing stuff. So, and my mom, like, she was never a hater. A lot of women, their moms be their first hater or their sister. I didn't experience things like that. So it was really no reason for me to project that, you know, as an adult onto other people. You know, and that's all trauma based. You know, I didn't really, so I love shouting out people, even if you're doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to repost you, I'm going to buy from you, or we can trade. I love trading too. So.
I don't feel you, but I feel you.
Why?
Because man, you
your
ever seen
what happened to y'all turn the air off? Y'all be lying.
It keep going back on. No, I turned it up. It just keeps going back on. You know the air's on 78 right now?
I think it's just the way that it's blowing. Like,
it's loud too in the mics. That's really why be cutting it off. But you ever seen a movie called The Founder?
The Founder?
Yeah.
No.
It's about the dude, not the dude that invented McDonald's, but the dude that made McDonald's what we know today.
The black dude? He black?
No.
I just think they take stuff from everybody. My bad.
No. And it's just, he said, it's a quote, and he's like,
feel my hands. Don't be trying to hold my hand. I'm trying to feel your arm.
I thought we were going to have a moment. No.
You better cut that out.
No,
literally.
Leave it in.
Cut that out. Cut. Nobody's getting in trouble here.
He was like, man, my competition, if I seen them drowning, I would go over there and bring the water hose and put it in their mouth so they could drown faster. I'm like, that. You could die slow fucking with me. If you're doing the same thing I do,
I guess it depends on what you're in.
Like, we not gang. I'm sorry.
It depends on what you in though. Like, cause I'm all for that. Like the tribe I come from, they some warriors. They don't they play with fire.
Right.
I understand that situation too. It's either or for me. Like if it was somebody that, like, I don't really hold grudges, but if I knew you was on some real weird shit in high school, I don't go back to that. And I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna do shit. No. You like playing with fire. That's cool.
I do. Plus
this is so beautiful.
My style of entrepreneurship is just like ground up shit.
But you're also a man. That can also be very masculine too. A masculine thing to do, you know.
Yeah. You know how they say,
to each his own.
Girl, I'm a man's man. I eat red meat, fucking lift heavy shit.
That's not the same thing. A girl's girl.
I'm taking it as a man. We take things and we what y'all call mansplain them. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to make sense because I'm a man. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. So
yeah,
let's get you wrapped up.
When you want a spiritual cleansing, you got some deeply rooted stuff that don't even correlate.
It's all good.
Is it? We could do it right, and no, we could do it outside.
It's all good. I'm gonna keep it. I
don't just do herbs.
Internalize it, and I'm gonna use it to keep succeeding in the way that I do.
Yeah, because what if I get never gonna disappear though.
But what if I get the cleanse and then I just fuck everything up? Yeah, I'm just a great person, and then all my business is done.
That's not how things work. I'm a great person, and I'm successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. But nothing. There's no buts. And it's not, you could still have that. So like there has to be a balance. Like, you know, so
that's how
like
I feel about therapy too.
Yeah, it has to.
Like what if I
now I'm side eyeing.
What if I get better? What if I get better and then I can't function as the, you know.
Well, that's why you gotta figure it. You gotta figure that out though. Like I feel like I was like that too. I think I was worse then. Back then, I was just too nice, literally nice, because nice means literally stupid. I was very nice. I didn't have any boundaries. And now as an adult, I'm kind. I have boundaries. You know what I mean? But still, you know, people don't fuck with me. People in real life don't. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like my people be thinking something wrong with me because I'm very kind, I'm loving, I'm generous, you know, but I had to find my balance. I didn't want to just continue to be kind, you know, throughout my whole life. I definitely want to have fire too. Like you have to have a balance. There's nothing wrong with that. Getting a cleansing, but still being driven. That's not gonna take away.
I feel like people are not gonna fuck with you regardless, especially if you have that energy and that natural presence of something like the higher vibration that they can't really handle. Like they just not, you be as nice as you want to be, or you could be as mean as you want to be. They're not gonna like you either way.
Yeah.
And you have that, so that's probably why you're experiencing that.
Men do that a lot too. I've experienced a lot of that with both men and women, but the women, I'm locked in with a lot of the people that I'm around. But when it comes to dealing with men, I feel like they're like that with me. Like a lot of men want to control something, and I just have like a very fast evolution. And when they're in an environment with me and they realize that my evolution is like this, it scares them. Because I'm constantly doing something new. I'm constantly learning something new. And like they want to be the one that's doing that, or they want to be the one that's teaching me, or they want me to be quiet. And it's
they know they're not going to be able to control that. Yeah.
And it's my nature. It's not nothing I can do about it. Because if I do something about it, I'm not me anymore. And it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you can change that. Of course, with the right man, like he wouldn't have to change that about me. He would adore my evolution. And most men should know, like, especially in our culture, like we're a matriarch. We're not patriarch at all. So like you would adore and appreciate the portal, the creation of life, the woman.
Right.
Even my tribe, like they knew that the women were very powerful. They knew that. They knew that they came from a woman. They knew that was the portal, you know. So I think when you appreciate women, right, your life will change. I promise.
You ain't nodding hard enough for me. You don't appreciate women? Come on, gang.
It don't matter. Your mama, your sister, like it don't matter. Like, just appreciating women, like, because we are the portal. So like, you can manifest your life faster. Things can come to play in life faster if you respect women. Like, I think.
Yeah, I like how they say anything, like you give the woman the sperm and it grows the child. You know what I'm saying? Anything you give a woman, she gonna make it tenfold.
Yeah.
And I grew up, my family is mostly women. My grandmother has like maybe 30 or so grandkids, and it's like less than maybe 5 boys. So all the other ones are women. I grew up with my mama and 5 sisters. Like, so I'm definitely on the same wavelength as you. Is that I feel like nothing gets done around here without women. I was driving the other day and I was thinking, just randomly to myself, like if there was no women, I don't even think we would talk. Like we would be like, like I don't even, for real, I don't even think we would. Exactly, like niggas is gonna fight.
That's what y'all.
We gonna eat. You gonna die if you're not strong enough to get this food before me. You about to die.
And then you're gonna be in that mode that you was in. Oh, that nigga drowning. Let me help him drown. Like it might not even be no more left.
I'll probably be done drowned them if we just know women. What we do? We ain't doing nothing but fighting and eating.
Man, that's a different conversation. That's a little dangerous.
That's crazy. I was thinking about that the other day driving. Yeah, women are definitely the reason for life.
We are the only thing that can bring something from the spirit realm to the physical realm.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, other than animals.
Other than animals?
Yeah. But most of the only thing that produces male that produces children are seahorses. They're so cute.
They sure do, huh?
I like seahorses. Do you like seahorses?
What is this? So tiny.
They are so cute.
They're so big, but they're like little.
Yeah, they're like this big.
They're so little.
Because all the footage of them is just super zoomed and shit. No, I don't be under the sea. What, seahorses? Oh, for real?
Yeah,
no, I mean,
they're so. You talking about I don't be under the sea?
Like, what you asking me like I'm Ariel? No, I ain't seen no seahorses.
Yeah, they do. They be having them.
What is this right here? You killed that yourself?
No, I wish I could.
What is it?
It's rabbit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like
rabbit fur.
Squirrel or something.
Feel it.
Did you make it?
No, I bought it.
Somebody made it. This wasn't factory.
Yeah, I tried to clean it. It's my baby. My grandfather
Hailee,
used to carry this.
I appreciate you coming through and giving some information.
Yeah.
On the living a natural lifestyle as a herbalist. You know, I ask you stuff all the time. Sometimes I implement it, but I feel like it's something that's super important to at least be aware of. So that being said, buy her guides, get all your stuff, get it together. Tell them again where they can find you at.
Can find me on TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, and Lemonade under Original Hailee Jay and Too Earthly. Too Earth and then Lee.
And you're gonna have to send me some
Gratitude.
spellings, like the tribe name spelling and stuff for these titles, because I'm not gonna know how to spell that.
Okay.
Yeah, bet. All right, let's get a picture for this thumbnail.
Do I sit here?
No, stand up.
You sure? Thanks.
I mean, we get a
Thank you
picture
so
like
much.
that for your thumbnail. Let me see this one.
You should like stand right here, and I should do that.
Because there's really two.
And then he should edit it in your flow.
Wait, stay like that. Stay like that. Smile.
Yes, I should be in some water.
Bet. She gonna take 1 million of them.
I like that. Take 1 million more.
All right, y'all. So look, we just dropped the Patreon. That means access to this full interview early and other few interviews like it, as well as essentially an apprenticeship from me digitally. Now this Patreon is gonna have 2 tiers. The starter tier is gonna come with early access to full videos, behind the scenes content, tattoo and piercing quick tip, ad-free content, as well as information recommendation. That means any book, ebook, YouTube video, course, whatever I come across, what helps me is gonna help you. Now the second tier, that's only for the hustlers. That's gonna have access to everything I just mentioned, as well as in-depth tattoo videos with technique voiceovers. These are not time lapses. This is full 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes me to tat, you're gonna see all of it. We're also gonna have my Piercing 101 guide that's already up, my Piercing 102 guide that's on the way. I'm gonna drop the gems for the entrepreneurs. I'm gonna have things for clothing lines, manufacturers, how to speak with them, etc. I might even do some personal critiques for those trying to be tattoo artists. Be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the Patreon.